Hello, brothers and sisters of the light. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, with another valuable message from Anne and the angels for September 18th, 2021, as channeled by Ann Albers. And the title of this message is Trust Your Own Guidance. And they begin, my dear friends, we love you so very much. You are discerning about who you allow into your homes. You lock your cars when you go into a store. You select foods that nourish or comfort you and discard that which is spoiled. In most physical areas of your life, you are careful to discern who and what you allow in. You mind your matter very well in most cases. But do you mind your mind? Does it matter to you what you allow to infiltrate your thoughts? If your thoughts were people and your mind was a house, what kind of atmosphere would you like in your mental house? What type of thoughts would you allow in when they came knocking on the door of your attention? In this mental house, you get to choose the thoughts that keep you company. You are certainly being bombarded these days with the thoughts and opinions of others. You have been trained to take all opinions into account. And indeed, it is a conventional human wisdom thing to do. Sometimes, for example, when working to create something with a team, it makes sense. However, you would never see a flock of birds sharing ideas and taking into account one another's opinions about where to migrate. Each follows their own inner compass. Sometimes their instincts motivate them to follow one another, and sometimes they are motivated to roost on their own. You would never see anything in the natural world taking into account another's opinion. Instead, each beautiful being in the natural universe senses and reads energy, feels instinctual and intuitive guidance in response, and acts upon that. Are we saying that you could remain totally independent from another human opinions and still be guided to have a blissful life? Although this is an unlikely scenario and not even recommended because the contrast provides stimulation and desire, we are saying exactly that, dear ones. You have your own inner compass. You have your own connection to the source. You have the ability to attune to what you wish to experience and therefore the ability to receive your guidance in each moment. So does everyone else. Collectively, you are guided if you listen to live in harmony with yourself and with those around you. Where you get yourselves in trouble is when you ignore the still small voice, the delightful feeling that you want to do something, or the not so pleasant feelings that tell you you don't. When you ignore your guidance and take everyone else's opinion into account, instead of trusting yourself, this is when you become confused, uncertain, insecure, and often upset. When you are in agreement with your own feelings, you will feel good. You will be guided. You can live and let live. When you are at odds with your own feelings, you will not feel so great. You will miss your guidance or ignore it, and you are likely to want others to change so you can feel better. For example, suppose you have a feeling that you want to go to an event, take a trip, or visit someone. You feel great about it. You feel safe. You feel excited. Your God-given guidance is telling you to go for it. Suppose, however, you turn on the news or have a conversation with someone in fear. Suddenly, you are taking their opinions into account, and now you're not so confident. You don't feel so clear. You want to go, but you're not sure you should. Originally, your own guidance was crystal clear, but since you let thoughts that were not your own into your mental house, now they are taking over. Your guidance will be a very calm feeling or knowing. You might hear words in your head, but often something just feels right or it doesn't. Often guidance feels instinctual, natural, and like the thing you want to do next. Guidance can be a feeling of resistance to doing something you think you should do, or a feeling of upset when someone is pressuring you to do something or be something you don't want to do or be. If you were totally secure in your own opinions, you'd listen to them without upset and do what you're guided to do anyway. No need to justify or validate yourself. Dear ones, mind your minds and make sure your minds matter to you. Be discerning about listening to your feelings rather than blindly taking in the thoughts that bombard you. Be honest with yourself about how you feel. Instead of worrying so much about pleasing others, be more concerned about pleasing the source of creation that lives and abides in you and guides you in every moment and time along the path of greatest joy. God bless you. We love you so very much. Signed, the angels. This is another lovely, heartwarming, enchanting piece from the angels as channeled by Ann Albers. Her website is visionsofheaven.com. I will be able to post the message to the script below in the Show More section, and you can also always find Ann Albers' fine work on the Sonata.website or voyagesoflight.blogspot.com. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today.